let's talk a little bit about Jey Uso. Jey Uso had an interview where he talked about his new shades, and he said that he got the idea because there was an old commercial with Bret Hart. The commercial came on, and he had the pink glasses. I'm automatically light bulb.
I need blue ones. We couldn't get it, but we kind of tweaked it a little bit to make it mine. But I stole the whole idea from Bret Hart.
I always say if I had a time machine, I'm going back in time and I'm getting myself a pair of sunglasses from Bret Hart. I will, as a grown man, I've always said, as a grown man, I will shove a child out of the way so that Bret Hart would give me his sunglasses.
You didn't have to admit that out loud. Why'd you say that out loud?
Because I want people to know when it happens. What's great is I'll go back in time. So I'm like, who is that weirdly dressed grown man that just threw that kid with the bowl cut out of the way?
Send your letters directly to Jack Farmer, please.
Pro rancher over here.
Jimmy, this is making me wonder. Wrestlers past and present have had such cool entrance gear. What's your favorite entrance gear from past or present?
Oh, when you say gear, that's a tough one because you look at some great ones over the years and some majestic presentations, especially for me, it'll always be, I know this sounds like a cop-out answer, but the Undertaker, man, just that gothic figure from the beginning just really resonated because nobody was like that back then. And he lived that gimmick 24/7. But as far as the entrance, you heard that gong and it was on. That's all you had to know. And that was beautiful to me. One that I wish that would have caught on even more. Unfortunately, it fizzled out really quickly. And this is going to surprise a lot. Mordecai.
Oh, yeah.
His debut, I happened to be the referee for that one. That's why I remember it, because I was the referee for that match. His debut at, what was it? No Way Out. I can't remember which pay-per-view it was, but I thought that entrance was brilliant. I loved it. And I went, oh my goodness. And then obviously honorable mention to the Brood. And also Shockmaster.
Oh, what? That wasn't even his helmet.
Yes, Shockmaster wins. I was going to come in with mine, but no, Shockmaster, that is the winner here. Real quick, Jimmy, if you were making a statue for The Undertaker, which version of him do you build?
You got to come up with something creative that gets all the incarnations in there.
Nope, you got to pick one.
I got to pick one.
Boneyard match.
Boneyard match. Would it be purple tie? I've always been just a fan of purple tie with triangle cut like sides.
I got to go OG Undertaker then. I got to go to the original. I got to go the original look.
Yeah, for me, I think if I'm looking at someone new, or current, I am a huge fan of Lucha Libre stuff. So I'm actually a big fan of El Hijo del Dr. Ragnar Jr., who has this very cool Aztec kind of style to his entrance gear. If I'm going old school, though, you ain't beating the Road Warrior spiked shoulder pads. Those things were sick as a kid. Oh my God. I wish I had those so bad.
What a rush.
I was like, why don't they wrestle in those? Like, just impale people.
Don't try this at home, kids.
So does that mean an honorable mention for the Legion of Stooge?
Yeah, let's get Flobo, what about you though? What were some of your favorites?
Well, I hate anything with Bret Hart and his stupid glasses gimmick. That's right, I said it. I'm also pro rancher, so maybe I'm just evil. But I always wanted to get D'Lo Brown's chest protector, man. That was the only one that had it. It was like thin but thick, and it covered everything, so it was good for the pool.
Yeah, we got a good fellow with a good one here. Bam Bam Bigelow. Yes, a very good pick there. Stephen Camp saying Taker on the bike would be the version he would use. Tuck Graf, Road Warriors changed the game. LOD from Killer or a Demon. Of course, KOD picks LOD.
Of course.
On brand.
The Ministry version of The Undertaker for Maria. But we have a lot of good stuff in the chat. That'll be our question for the day in the comments. Let us know your favorite entrance gear. I want to give an honorable mention to the Mastodon, Big Van Vader with the elephant thing spitting out smoke and stuff. Come on.
No boogeyman.
Coming to get you.
Look, man, those worms.
Legit, I almost chucked my cookies. I don't know how many times because him with those worms in his mouth and he'd like suck them back in like spaghetti.
Yeah.
No, Jude. It was gross.
If I had to face the boogeyman and he came out with worms, I quit. You win.
Wow.
The end.
Wow.
I'm done.
Yeah, I think I only got sick once to try to like eat like Jillian Hall's thing, like the like the side deep cut there. She had like a weird growth and he like ate it.
Oh,
Huffman Elite Training saying New Jack. I don't know if we can count the music as his entrance gear, but I want to give it to you because I like it. Playing the music the whole fight was always really cool to me.
but if you're gonna go simple, Stone Cold with that leather vest. Simple.
Yeah. Very, very cool stuff.